Good day and welcome back to the Family Cyber Clinic. As a channel that's committed to the safety of our young ones online, this week we are sharing some information that must be useful to you if you as a parent or your young one are exposed to harmful content while engaging online. And we want you to use this information as readily as possible anytime this happens to you. And so we've found a site that will give you a lot of information, and we're sharing that information with you just now. Okay, if you look at the screen, the name of the site is reportharmfulcontent.com. reportharmfulcontent.com. And on the site, you're able to report, you're able to receive advice. And as you can see, it's just focused on harmful content. It helps everyone to report harmful content online, as you can see there. And the categories, as you can see also: threats, impersonation, bullying and harassment, self-harm and suicide content, online abuse, violent content, unwanted sexual advances, and pornographic content. All that information is so rich and available for access anytime you want to, you want that support. And so we would want you to use this information. Of course, if the information, as you can see in yellow there, is one that exposes you or your young one to immediate danger, of course, we're asking you to contact the police by dialing 999. But for every other content, like you saw in the categories, please use this information as readily as you want. There's some things, of course, they can't deal with, things like terrorism, which is a specialized area, and of course you have to go to specific organizations or outlets to get that information. But the categories there are clear. You click on them and you get valuable information and support. On the site there, you can see in the About Us who they are. I know that they are supported by a charity, the same charity that anchors Swiggle, if you remember. Yeah, so their ethos is generally for the family, the young ones especially. And that's why we connect with them, and that's why I'm sharing this information with you. It tells you when you should go to the police if some of the information you've seen does not really warrant any lazy attitude. You can see the information I talked about some content. They say they were unable to take reports about terrorism, for example, related content. And there are others, as you scroll down, you see the bits that they're not able to do because they're specialized vendors or organizations that tackle that, and they would rather you go there. Okay? That is it, really. That's all I have to share with you today. I'm hoping that the content that I've shared with you will help, because I find that many parents hide away when they see these things and don't take it any further. That's why this channel was born for you, to help you on your journey with your young one whilst they engage online. So please use us and use that website that I mentioned. You will get a lot of comfort and support. Okay? Good stuff. Okay, clinic news. We do this each month, a week to the live Q&A, which this month is on the 28th of November at a slightly earlier time of 10 a.m. as you can see, and not noon. We'll still spend the hour, so we'll start at 10 and finish at 11 o'clock. We hope that we would be able to have the same lovely time we have each month. There's a twist this month, and I'm excited to share it with you. The first important information I would like to share is that we're not only streaming to YouTube, we are also going to start streaming to Facebook. So the same way we are streaming live on the day to YouTube, now we're going to extend it to our Facebook audience or community. I got a lot of slack from people who are on Facebook who prefer Facebook. And so we're extending, and we'll do anything possible to make sure this content reaches those who need it most. And I know that there are many parents on the Facebook platform. And so we're going to be streaming to them at the same time that we stream to YouTube. Technical issues allowing, okay? But ultimately, that's what we intend to do. Okay, the link is showing on the screen. On the day, if you go to the Facebook page of Family Cyber Clinic, you will be watching the broadcast live just like you would do on the YouTube platform. And so we're urging you to tell your family, tell your friends, invite them, and now you have a Facebook link that you can also send to them. Make sure that this information gets to them, because that's why we exist. We exist to empower you as parents to take this journey with your young ones, and make sure you're doing it actively. Get the message out. The channel is really committed to making sure that this information gets out. Please do it without delay. So we're going to be on air at 10 a.m. It's slightly earlier time than the 12 noon, but we still spend an hour, so 10 to 11. So that's one thing that we're doing. We're just going to be extending it to the audience on Facebook. But the second item, which I mentioned, is that on the day itself, you will get a link on the broadcast in the comment section that allows you click, and we will select at random one person to come on live on the broadcast and ask a question or share a testimony. I'm looking forward to it. I'm trying, as you can see, to try and make things slightly more engaging and exciting so that you are perhaps more motivated to tell your friends and family. This information is vital, and we need as much engagement as possible. Okay? So 28th of November, 2020 at 10 a.m., we have our live Q&A show. Okay? I look forward to seeing you. Okay, we normally share our PowerPoint at this time, and we're going to do that in a few seconds. But we also have some links that I don't think many are using as often as they need to. And one of those links is the home assessment package that the channel offers free of charge for parents who want to know how safe their home network is. And we have provided opportunities for you to take a little poll, just a few questions. I think they're not more than 6 questions, and that will give me and the channel in general an opportunity to assess your home network and give you advice. And of course, if there's a need to go further, we can have that discussion with you at the time. But please use that information. The link is on the screen, and so that we can engage with you in a more intimate way. We can find ways to help you on your journey with your young one. Okay? So as we do each week, the PowerPoint for this week: a wise heart takes orders, and an empty head will come unglued. I'm your host, Cyber Pastor Lawrence Edem. Until next week, the live Q&A, of course. Take care of yourself and each other. God bless and goodbye.